So a quick video on setting delegates in the Employee Center. So you're more than likely going to be able to and have access to the back end of ServiceNow to this, but sometimes you might not. You might be a line manager and you might need to set a delegate whilst you're on holiday or you're having an operation or whatever it might be that you're out of work. So how we do this, and this takes a little bit of setup, so it might not appear on everyone's instances straight away. We've got to use something called granular delegation, and we could probably do a separate video on setting it up. It's relatively easy. So where we have set this up, and this is where typically most organizations do this, is within the employee profile here. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to click on profile. And what we've done at the bottom of the profile page is add this My Delegates tab. I'm probably going to stumble over that word quite a few times today. So you can see that I've already got one active delegate set up. So I'm going to remove this out for any avoidance of doubt. So just click on those three little dots, and I want to remove these responsibilities. And so again, using that scenario, so I'm going to be off work next week, and I want to route my tasks and my notifications to someone else in the team. So it's as simple as going to add delegate. I'm going to choose a person. So we're going to use Chuck Tomasi, very famous in the ecosystem and made his way into every demo instance now. So I'm going to choose Chuck. I'm going to choose the start of next week, and we're going to put from 9 o'clock in the morning. And then we're going to end this at Friday, and we'll choose the time as well. So let's do at the end of the day. And what duties do we want? So on the back end, the administrators of the platform will be able to determine what you can delegate. So for this, we've just activated the procurement delegation, and what you can do as an administrator is you can choose whether it's just for approvals, whether it's just for assignments, whether it's for notifications. So you can indicate and set up these rules. So we've just done a blanket, everything within procurement that comes across for approvals and assignments, they have to go, they can be allocated to this delegate. Now, one of the worries that people might have is if I delegate this person to this role by accident, and I've chosen the wrong person in a rush, and they shouldn't be seeing this information. That isn't that a bad thing? So, like everywhere in ServiceNow, the access of data is controlled by access controls. So if you do that, then it's not going to be a problem, and you're not going. They're not going to see that data. And typically, you're also going to put some controls in place of who you can select. So you shouldn't have to be concerned about that. So once you're happy with this information, we are going to click submit, and there you go. We've got this delegate set up, and they'll be taking on those approvals, those notifications, those tasks and assignments whilst you're out of the business, and then this will close down in accordance with that end date. And if we wanted to, we can see we can see the details here. If we wanted to continue across different processes, it could be procurement and finance. If there was a separate finance delegation, we can also add that in, so you can have more than one delegate depending on your responsibilities. So really useful, really powerful. We get asked about this all the time, trying to stop single point of failures. If people leave the business, we've got all of that available to us. And then managers in the back end, on a separate video, we can show how they can set delegates. So yeah, if someone forgets to do it, then you're not stuck until they come back in. So hopefully that's been really useful. And obviously, this might need to be set up. So we'll look at doing another video on how to set that up and some of the things that you need to think about. So thank you for listening, and look out for more content soon.